Cool. Yeah, so membership renews each year. So you have to input your information again, and if anything has changed, you can update it.
Cool, I guess we can start, right? Cool. Well, go back a slide then. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, welcome everyone to our first general meeting for the CPP Robotics Club. I'm David Nguyen, the club president, and I will be going over what our club's about and what we offer. Let's see the next slide. Actually, so this is our club website. I'll go through that first. This is our club website. It's on, I think it's attached to our emails and at the bottom of the slides when we send it out. A little bit about us. We're like a multidisciplinary club that's project oriented. So we have a couple of ongoing projects going on. And I guess we're an all-inclusive club that caters to all majors and all backgrounds. And our aim is to bring, I guess, knowledge and skill building experiences to prepare our members for a career in engineering and robotics. Back to our slides. So a little bit about our projects. We have so some of the projects we have going on. One of them is Soccerbot and Zoombot. So we can dive a little bit deeper to those a little later, but as like an overall view, Soccerbot is like a kit that we build, and there's a competition, kind of like if you guys played what's it called? What's that game? Rocket League. Then it's kind of like that, except we build our own robots. Zoombot is one of our like main projects last year, and it's a robot, a kit that we made ourselves, or I guess accumulated the parts ourselves and sent out to members last year. And I guess we can dive deeper to that later too. Another one we have going on that's a little bit more advanced is Zoombot, and that's a robot that uses ROS. And yeah, we'll dive deeper to that later too. But that one's our more advanced project. I guess I'll give it to Chris to talk about Zoombot, a deeper dive into that.
All right, so I'm Christopher J. Watson, the project director. Our Zoombot is essentially our answer to distance learning. As a project-based club, we want to give everyone a way to actually participate even when they can't be there in person. So the Zoombot is designed to give you the experience of working with microcontrollers or electronic components, whether you're an ECE or not. It's not necessary for you to buy into this. We're actually going to have separate options for whether you want to purchase into having a Zoombot or don't. The kit itself includes lots of common parts and microelectronics, including a microcontroller and LEDs and cables and breadboards. It's a good little kit to help you just get started in working on essentially robotics. Combined with a 3D printer, you can make a whole bunch of things. And it gives you a chance to learn not only a little bit about circuitry, but also about coding a microcontroller or just hooking up wires in general. It's pretty neat. This is kind of an overview of things people have made, where you see you have a potentiometer and a 7-segment display. The potentiometer is essentially just a little turn knob, and it gives different values to the microcontroller that you can use to then do other things with. You could send it numbers, you could send it values. 7-segment display is obviously like an old alarm clock display where you can show numbers or letters.
So I will send it to Gabe for Soccerbot.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Gabriel Contreras, and I created the Soccerbot project 3 years ago with 2 ideas in mind. I wanted to create a competition for club members to compete in so they can get that competitive aspect, but I also wanted to make a project that was both beginner-friendly and it tailored to people who already know robotics. So through the Soccerbot project, you get to learn about DC motors and motor drivers, learn how to use Bluetooth to control your robots. You also can design to build constraints for what the rules of the competition would be. And for those of the people who don't have experience, we also teach the introductory wiring and circuitry that you would need. Now, an overview of the competition, it's a team of 2 bots that compete for the most goals in 3 minutes. So it's just like a game of soccer, really, played with robots. And then some of the constraints are bots must be smaller than 1 foot cubed and less than 2 pounds. So you want to have something that's kind of light and nimble, and we kind of build towards that. We also want to have a custom interactive playing field that, depending on how this year goes, we will implement that. And then the great thing about Soccerbot is there is no need for competitive or robotics experience because we want it to be welcoming to all the people who want to get into it. And building a little RC car basically is one of the great ways to do it. So if you can go to the next slide. And here's some pictures of a robotics competition for Soccerbot that we held a couple years ago. We did this in collaboration with IEEE as well. So if you're looking to get some experience with other clubs, we wanted to collaborate with them. So you could see all the different kind of designs here that we designed for Soccerbots. We had very small ones. We had robots that were much bigger to, let's say, block the goal. Another thing about Soccerbot is we try to make it creative. So there's not restrictions on how you have to build it. So that way, if you have some funky idea that you want to implement, it's all up to you. It's all about teaching you introductory robotics and then getting to actually build it.
So this is a project that's an offset of Soccerbot, and I'll let the leads, Ben and Minshi, talk about this.
Yep. Hello, everyone. My name is Ben Hong, and I'm a 3rd-year computer engineering major, and this is my co-lead.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nick Chow, and I'm also a 3rd-year computer engineering major.
And we're here to bring you the obstacle avoiding car. So the obstacle avoiding car is essentially a branch of the Soccerbot. Because of the pandemic, we couldn't compete in person. So you can build this at home, and it's fully autonomous, and you can have it run around and navigate itself. And Nick, go. Oops, sorry, go back one slide.
Back in this. So on this slide, we also have our contact information, which includes our Discord names and also the CPP email. So if any of you guys are interested in projects and want to ask more about it, feel free to contact us through either of these social. And we also document our projects onto our GitHub repository. So if you are curious about our project, you can always go to this link and just have a look at it first, and then later feel free to like ask questions about the GitHub page if you have any. But yes, next slide, please.
So what is it? It's an autonomous Arduino-based car which uses an ultrasonic sensor to detect obstacles and avoid them, kind of like a Roomba. And we actually have a demo video at the next slide where you'll see it move around, run around, and if it detects something, it'll back up and turn, and it'll keep doing this. And it's completely, I guess it has a mind of its own. And Nick, you can talk about what you get to learn.
So if you new to robotics, I think there's a lot for you to learn if you participate in these projects. And specifically, it's gonna be Arduino because the main foundation of this project is based on Arduino, and you're gonna learn how to program it to control the motor drivers to drive the motor to move backward or forward, depending on the signal you receive from the ultrasonic sensors. So so one of the other hardware component you will learn would be the ultrasonic sensor and the motor drivers. And you also get to learn different basic theories and basic circuit constructions, such as wiring and then putting the LEDs and the resistor together on a breadboard. So yeah, there's a lot you could learn if you participate in our projects. And in the next slide, Ben will explain or like show you the demo video that we have for our project.
All right, so here it is in action. So the green means that it's moving forward, and you'll see it turn red. That means it detects something. And you'll see it turn blue or purple, and that's how it, or that's usually when it decides what direction to turn. It'll randomly choose whether to turn left or right, and so that's what the blue and purple is for. And yeah, there it goes, navigating through. It can detect, it's not very good at corners, but it can definitely detect other obstacles, walls. You saw the wall of shoes over there. You can see that as well. And yeah, that's it. That's how it works.
Thank you for that. I guess this is up. I'm gonna go back. Okay. Soccerbot first. Okay. Okay. Chris, you want to talk about Soccerbot or Noah?
I can start here if Noah. Yeah, I can start.
Okay.
Slambot is a high-level project that works with RAS and LiDAR to map an area. So Ross, it's robotic operating system. It is, I would say it's an important new industry convention that is being used more and more often. It's used heavily in research projects and like advanced test projects for a lot of things. Even some companies are going to start using it for developing autonomous cars. It's a suite of tools that helps you with communication and algorithms and all sorts of things running on a Linux backend for robots, essentially. The only industry that really could use it, or an industry that really could use it that hasn't quite broken into it yet, is industrial robotics. But that's because a lot of them have these really big old robotic arms that run on some sort of sequence, and replacing them seems like an expense they don't want to spend yet. But as newer robots come down the line, as things break down, we're going to see ROS more and more breaking into this industry. So what is LiDAR? It's light detection and ranging. It uses pulsed lasers to measure distances and then create a map. Waymo and other vehicles, other self-driving vehicles use this technology to get extremely accurate ranges and pictures of areas very quickly. So I would say Slambot is an incredibly high-level project that pertains to a lot of robotic technology being used in industry today. So the one thing I will mention about Slambot is we don't have enough people to really teach ROS and LiDAR. So this is going to be a project for motivated individuals who want to increase their skills.
Definitely. Well, okay, so thank you for talking about projects. So this year we're having like a point system for participation. We're calling it Robobits, kind of like, I guess, Bitcoin or whatever. So how you earn them is through various forms of participation in our club, such as like fundraisers and I guess attending our general meetings and club fairs. And the more you participate, the more chances you win. So it's more like a raffle, and you can help us choose your prizes. So one of our prizes might be a 3D printer. It might be that Ender right there, Ender 3. So yeah, something to keep in mind if you guys want to win cool prizes. And okay, so we can start talking about our membership fees and such. Students have any experience in work in robotics club projects, as long as they're club members, paid members, So this year we're implementing like 2 price to admission. So at $25, you get full membership, except you don't get the Zoombot kit, because we feel that people, I guess returning members from last year already have kits, so they don't feel the need to pay the extra $10, I guess, to get a new kit. But if you do want a new kit, it's $35, so $10 more. You still get everything, like club t-shirts, the Zoombot kit, and access to all our workshops and Slack. And yeah, I think that's about it for this slide. Does anyone have any questions about this particular slide? Because this is what we're going off of.
So just to add on the Zoombot kit, what it is included, it is what exactly as shown in the picture. So we give out Arduinos and mainly ultrasonic sensors. So it is what Benjamin and Min showed just now. With the Zoombot kit, you will be able to create projects such as the one shown before, which is the auto detection thing, which I would say is it is highly recommended for those who have not yet gotten their Zoombot kit to actually purchase one, because it is actually, because you guys will be able to learn it quicker, especially since Benjamin and Nick have such a good project, you know. You guys will be able to get it hands on immediately and try it out quickly.
Yep. I guess we can move on now. Andy, you want to talk about this?
Yeah, so for personal reasons, the elected VP we had at the end of last year has had to step down. Per our bylaws, this means that we have to hold a vacancy election. The officer board temporarily elected Anthony as our vice president, and now we have the whole club has a choice to confirm him or to choose to hold an open election for all members to run in. So 60% of those here and voting are required to confirm. Can I have the next slide? So we're going to give Anthony a couple minutes to speak on his qualifications. You can vote if you're a CPP student present. The form is going to ask for your CPP email, but if you're not going to continue with the club for the rest of the school year, we'd ask that you abstain from voting. All right, Anthony, you have 2 minutes.
All right, so hi everyone, my name is Anthony Jerusalem. So as you guys know, I'm a temporary VP, replacing the previous one. So my qualification of why I should be the VP is because I think I've stayed in this club for over, I think, 2 years now. So I practically know how things are going to run, and I'm also in my last year in CPP. So I think I have the necessary knowledge of skills and knowledge and leadership skills as well to run to help David with running this club. And I'm also an advisor for my other club, for my other friend. So basically I advise the club what is the best next option thing that they need to do. So I have experience in the leadership skills, and yeah, pretty much it though. Pretty much all I want to do is basically make this club fun for everyone, and I hope everyone can actually gain their interest in robotics and fall in love with robotics, just like what I do. You know, I think I really want to give everyone like the benefit of learning what they actually love. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Anthony. I will now send out the form. Again, please vote if you are planning to continue with the club this year. You do not have to send out.
Can I vote as well, Andy?
You can, but I'll know it's you. I'm going to leave this form up for a minute because it's important that everybody votes, given that this is, of course, the vice president position. If Anthony is confirmed with 60% of the vote, then we will hold an open election for his previous marketing position as soon as we can. We'll probably announce that next meeting. So if you have interest in running for an officer position, keep that in mind. Either way, there will be an open election. If he's confirmed, it'll be VP. If not, it will be the marketing position. I'm sorry, if he's confirmed, it'll be marketing. If he's not confirmed, it'll be VP. All right. I have about half of the members present voting. Send the link again. Give everyone a couple more minutes. By the way, just as a note on membership, if you go back to the membership site real quick, we have like a lot of stuff in that little kit. You may not be able to see everything, but there's LEDs, capacitors, resistors, a breadboard, a little power supply thing. We've got tons of goodies and sensors in there. And it's honestly a great value. It also has the t-shirt and membership as a whole. And some clubs charge like 25 bucks for membership, and then they don't even give you anything. So it's pretty good stuff. All right, I'm seeing, all right, that's enough. Cool. So Anthony is confirmed as our vice president, and we will hold an open election for any members for the marketing position shortly.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, thank you. I guess that kind of wraps up what we have on to say. But so here's all our contact information. It's the same as last year, just with different people. If you guys ever need to contact us for some reason, I think you get emails from Andy from if you're in our email sign-up list, you can contact him or respond to the emails if he ever sends them out. But other than that, does anyone have any questions? I'll leave this up for a little bit just in case anyone missed it in the beginning. Yeah, I can't read this. I can't read the chat real quick.
Our next general meeting will be in 2 weeks, same time on a Tuesday.
Yes, Renee. Right, so before we actually like end this official meeting, I would like to do a little bit of icebreaker if you guys, for those who are still here. So it's been a long summer, as you guys know it. I have a question for you all. So do you rate your summer though? Do you think your summer is good or is it bad?
Hillary?
Okay, I'm seeing a lot of good. Okay, pretty good. It was good. Same. Decent. Okay, some was good, just working. Okay. Yeah, summer for me, well, it's not really too good since I mainly stayed at home. But it's only like last month where I actually explore California.
Oh, hold on just a second, Anthony.
yeah.
Just answering some questions. So yeah, we'll be doing pickup for our Zoombot kits if you choose to get one, unless you are like extremely far away, in which case we may be able to ship it to you. Students can't, there are some projects that we plan to have person components for, but because the campus doesn't allow us to book rooms, we are having a little bit of difficulty organizing that right now. And I had one more question. Grad students are welcome to participate. We welcome all CPP students at any level. If you somehow found a doctorate program here, you can still participate. All good, Anthony.
Yeah, thank you very much, Andrew, for answering the questions. Yes, so apparently Wen Chao stated that I'm from Indonesia. Yes, so I'm an international student and I just got back to California like in July 23rd. So the air in Indonesia is very bad. That's why lung cancer is quite common, I think, there.
Yeah, want to contact Zubin for that. His information is on the screen.
Let me reconfirm with Zubin, with our treasurer.
Guys are free to leave if you need to leave. The meeting is adjourned. Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much, Pixel.
If you aren't sure about the key membership,
It's been a pleasure seeing all of you.
For Sean, are you talking about the links? The links will be shared in Discord for the.
yeah, for sure. There's one more question. I'm not sure if I key membership yet, but I already submitted the sign up form. Where can I send requests? You can contact any of us through Gmail or just at us in Discord or DM us. That's fine. For question chat.
Yeah, so for any question
Discord.
you guys have,
Yeah.
you guys can contact any one of us, the officers, for questions, and we will be more than happy to answer your concerns. Thank you, Lennon. Have a nice day. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for coming.
All right, have a good day, Alexa. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Gabriel. All right, have a good day, you all.
Well, I think I'm gonna go try and print the little tag thing again. If this works, I'll send all this out to you guys. That way we can get these printed.
Can we get like a more stark outline on that? Because it looks like it's doing a whole depth map when it's really just one level, right?
What are you talking about?
See,
Like it doesn't look like it did the model. It's doing this whole mountainous thing when it should just be one level, right?
I can do it as one level as well. When I put it into Fusion 360, it had to turn it into a mesh net. I can refine it though. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's why the DXF thing is easier if we can get the vector. Hold on.
I could end the recording now. Huh?